There was a time in India where the actors of Bollywood used to dominate the world of Indian cinema. And it will not be wrong to say that there were only few actors from other industries who used to be well known irrespective of the industry they used to work in, like Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan, Naga Arjun, Chiranjeevi, etc. These were the few faces whom people used to know in the other industries too, even though they used to not appear in Hindi films on consistent basis. As they were very well known in their own language, they were more famous in their own industry compared to Bollywood. Now, it is not to mention that Indian cinema is not only about Hindi films or Bollywood actors. We as a nation have different languages and we should be proud to have different unique industries like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Punjabi, Bengali, and many more. I myself also only used to watch Hindi movies, especially Bollywood. And even if I used to watch movies from other industries like from South Indian film industry, they used to be the Hindi dubbed version of the original movie. Because at that time there were no OTT platforms or any other medium for me to watch these movies in their original language. The availability of the movies were less and only big movies like Robo used to be available to watch. It is in recent years after the digital revolution brought by Jio that we have access to cheap internet, because of which we got opportunity to explore more. To be honest, I found South Indian films a lot more entertaining than Bollywood. There is something unique about every industry present in South India. Most of the people don't even know that there are four main different film industries in South. Now say whatever you want to say, but at this point of time, the actors from South are dominating the market. And the credit should not only go to actors but to filmmakers and directors too, who are taking risks and improving the standards of cinema. Nowadays, people are more intrigued for movies like KGF, Pushpa, RRR because now they know where they can get real entertainment. Now, whenever you switch on the TV to watch movies, you will mostly get to see South Indian movies. Even on the major Hindi channels like Star Max, Star Gold, and some other major Hindi channels, most movies are from South India. That is why it is no surprise why the Hindi dubbed version of South Indian movies get so many views on YouTube on consistent basis. Now, not only Khans and Kapoors are the stars of India, actors like Prabhas, Allu Arjun, Mahesh Babu, Dulquer Salman, Thalapathy Vijay, Kicha Sudeep are too. These actors are increasing their horizon of stardom. With pan India releases, these actors are directly competing with the other stars of Bollywood and even dominating them in some aspects. I'm not trying to say that Bollywood is bad or the Bollywood actors are not good, but what I'm trying to say is how in these times the Bollywood stars are not the only people who are dominating the cinema, but actors from other industries are also standing in front of them neck to neck. For instance, take example of Prabhas. After Bahubali, his market has grown so much that makers are even ready to invest 600 crores for a movie with him. His upcoming movies say it all. And Talapati Vijay, who has not even released a single movie in Hindi except his recent film Master, which we are not taking into consideration as it was released in pandemic, has his huge fan base across the nation. Every teaser, trailer of his movie trends number 1 on YouTube. He always creates huge numbers with his movies not only in South but in whole India. Talking about Yash, after KGF, I don't think there are people who don't know him. He is everywhere. I can tell you how eager are people to watch the second part of the movie. And this hype is not only in South, but whole nation is awaiting for the movie. There's one more man that I would like to mention. His name is Vijay Devarakonda. He is just phenomenal actor and a phenomenal person. More than his movies, I like watching his interviews and pre-release speeches. And then there is Allu Arjun. My god, he is so famous in North that I can't even tell you. People might not know his name, but when you show someone his picture, immediately they will recognize him and will say, I am his fan. There are so many actors that it is not possible to put everyone in a single video, so sorry for that, but believe me, there are a lot more than this. Slowly, the gap between the industries is depleting and audiences are becoming more and more liberal. They now are open to watch movies from other language if the content of the movie is strong and entertaining. For so many years, we have believed that Hindi is the main language and other languages are just regional. But it is not true, because a language is just a way to communicate. So, whatever the language may be, if the content of the movie is strong, then this is reason enough for me to watch the movie. Now, India has stars not only from Hindi film industry, but now we have stars from every industry present in India. Yes, language does play a role in discriminating the moviegoers because there are a lot of people who might not know Telugu but they want to watch a Telugu movie. One way is subtitle, but not all people are interested in reading subtitles while watching the movie. So, if the movies are being dubbed in different languages, it increases the reach of the movie as well as earning also. So, at the end, I just want to say that now everyone is a superstar, not just Bollywood actors. And I'm not saying it to demean Bollywood or anyone else, I'm just trying to put my honest opinion in the video. So, if you not agree with my point, then it is totally okay. Thank you for watching the video. Please tell me your opinions on this in the comment section and also tell me who is your favorite superstar. And please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yours truly, my opinion.